So in theory, after this, we're gonna do our short weather hit. We'll set the stage. I'll do short. 10-4. So 3 minutes away.
Sergio, do you see the thing in? You don't see the van in here.
You needed this shot? Nope.
I don't see the fan.
Say it again. Which shot do you need the van in? I'm going to do first weather.
Oh.
So I thought we'd start, if you want to start with like a wide shot, or start with me with a wider shot of the yard, you could then pull off of me, just walk up to it a little bit, and then come back to me and I'll do first weather.
Okay. How far are we on?
About 2 minutes.
Mommy, I found a penny in my pocket.
Hey, buddy. Be careful. Be careful.
KHOU 11 tour of Holiday Homes continues this Friday evening in the Prestonwood neighborhood, Northwest Harris County, and this is just an absolute winner. And this again, this is what I like to call old school, but over the top, like way over the top. So the homeowners here, Russell and Tina, they have had to build four separate electrical panels to power all of the lights they have on in the yard here. It is a candy cane theme, but there are all kinds of little fun vignettes going on. There's a Star Wars vignette. There's a Frosty the Snowman vignette. We'll take a bigger look at this coming up a little later in the 6 o'clock news. First of all, let me get you into the weekend with a quick look at weather. Outside right now, it's chilly, but it is a delightful December evening. Looking up, I see a sliver moon. Temperatures are dropping through the 50s. We'll be in the 40s pretty quickly. It's going to be a chilly night tonight. We'll end up with lows in the lower 40s. And then as we look at the weekend, Saturday just doesn't warm up much at all, and it is a rainy Saturday at times. At least a 50-50 chance for scattered showers off and on during the day on Saturday, with highs only in the 50s. Sunday, rain chances again a little higher on Sunday. We've dropped the KHOU 11 weather alert for Sunday, but still we expect enough rain to cause you a little bit of an issue if you're going to be getting around. Coming up, we'll look at the mayor's tree lighting forecast. That's tomorrow evening. There could be a little rain, and we'll take a much broader look at our holiday home here in Prestonwood as our tour of holiday homes. The best Christmas lights in Houston continues in just a couple of minutes, guys. Back to you in the studio.
Yeah, that's absolutely a holiday home. David, thank you. We'll check back in with you in just a few minutes.
Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez pledges to take
Christmas for hundreds of kids is suddenly brighter thanks to a community's generosity. This all comes after we reported on rodents ruining a stockpile of gifts down in Freeport. Jason Miles went back to Freeport today to bring us this incredible update.
Like many other law enforcement agencies, Freeport police have a Blue Santa gift drive, and it's no longer looking like a bust after a big setback. In the Freeport PD's lobby, there are blue lights and ornaments on the Christmas tree, but officers are not the only ones serving this season.
Well, we had heard the story about how all the toys that the Freeport Police Department had been, damaged.
Father of four, Travis Garrett,
6, 4, 2, and a newborn,
drove down from Lake Jackson to help replenish a pile of presents.
I'll be happy to take them. Sure thing.
Recently lost thanks to, of all things, rodents.
This is just stuff that my family had given our kids, but we got more than we need.
Last week, officers discovered rats infested a city building used to store these toys and many others for the annual Blue Santa giveaway, likely because of a crack created during Hurricane Beryl. Because of potential contamination from droppings and urine, some $70,000 worth of stuff had to be trashed. I spoke with Chief Jennifer Howell on Thanksgiving.
That's obviously not the condition we want to give any child for Christmas.
Since then, the department and its Blue Santa charitable organization have shared photos of the outpouring from people, companies, even fellow kids, all helping to make sure this year's giveaway goes on without too much of a hitch for hundreds of recipients.
Christmas time, kids deserve a little cheer. So definitely happy to help them out because, they deserve it.
Toy distributions here begin on December 16th, so there's still time to donate. By the way, I'm told that former storage area is no longer in use. In Freeport, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.
An amazing story there with an amazing outcome. All right, it's getting lit in Harris County, and that's because it's that special time of year again where KHOU 11 is spotlighting the holliest and jolliest of Houston area homes.
Yeah, we were talking about those next level holiday decorations where folks go all out. Let's check back in with Chief Meteorologist David Paul, who is live in Northwest Harris County in the Prestonwood Forest neighborhood. And David Paul, how are you doing out there? How is Rowdy treating you?
How's Rowdy doing? We'll take a look. Rowdy's right here. And so this is Rowdy's bed, right?
Yes, it is. It's his sleigh.
This is Rowdy's sleigh. Rowdy's being very good. Tina and Russell, you guys are being pretty good as well.
Thank you.
We're in Prestonwood. Your house is beautiful, and I just want to just first of all thank you for taking the time to do this, to decorate like this, because it means a lot to the neighborhood and everybody who drives by.
It does, and we're proud. We started this
25 years ago.
5 years ago.
So you guys have been in this house for 25 years.
Almost 30.
So then you realize that there are kids in this neighborhood who are now 30 years old who've grown up with your light display going.
They bring their children and they tell us, I remember your house. We used to drive through here.
So tell me a little bit about it. You've got kind of a candy cane theme going. You know what I really love? I haven't seen before the archwork around each one of the windows. Tell me about that.
Okay, well, that all started with the actual candy canes around the door. And she saw some somewhere and asked me if I could build them. I said, sure, I can build some. So it started with that, and then we did the canes over the driveway. And then we did the frames around the windows. And that's just a piece of plywood cut out and painted, rope lights. And then we did the big peppermint sticks.
It just comes together so beautifully. You can't keep all this stuff in the attic. It won't fit.
No.
We have storage. We have 2 storage sheds in the back, and then we have our boat storage where we put a lot of it.
Hey guys, the place is beautiful. I'll come back to y'all in just a second. We got to do some business, got to do some weather, because we got some rain coming in for the weekend. How does this handle rain?
It handles it pretty good.
So rain showers do begin to come into the picture as we head into the weekend. Let's start with the temperatures outside right now. And it is getting chilly, but it is the delightful kind of chilly here on a Houston December before Christmas evening. It's wonderful. Temps in the 50s. Let's look at the weekend. Now the weekend gets a little dicey at times. Saturday, lows in the 40s, highs only in the 50s, and rain. Off and on, off and on. It's a 50-50 chance. So it's not a complete washout, but there are going to be scattered showers at times. If you've got a soccer game you're going to try to get in, you know, it's a 50-50 chance to get a little rain with that. Sunday, the first half of the day looks rainy as well, but we've backed off on our weather impact alert. It doesn't look like it's going to be that bad, so we've dropped the weather impact alert for Sunday. All right, Mayor's tree lighting, big event. Deborah Duncan from A Great Day is hosting with the mayor. That is at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, and there is a 50-50 chance for a scattered shower during the tree lighting tomorrow evening. That's downtown. Let's take a look at why. Big map first. Warm front comes up the coast. Never trust a warm front is what we say in the weather department, because they will bring rain. And so this one brings rain off and on Saturday. Then that low ejects to the north and it swings a cold front in here the first half of Sunday. That will lift the atmosphere and give us that rain chance on Sunday. Let's take a more detailed look at Saturday. Here's the high-res modeling. 6 in the morning, slight chance for a scattered shower. Going into the afternoon, 3 o'clock, still a chance for a scattered shower, maybe an isolated clap of thunder, nothing severe, but a rain chance. Then going into 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, that's when the mayor's tree lighting goes. By the way, you can watch that on KHOU 11 Plus if you don't want to go down there. But there is a 50-50 chance for rain as we head into the evening on Saturday. Here's the extended forecast then. So again, the weekend holds the rain chances. It's a chilly, rainy day Saturday. We warm a little bit Sunday with rain tapering off in the evening. Monday, we're going to warm into the upper 70s. And then another cold front comes in, and this one's going to make it chilly again as we head into the middle part of next week. Okay, and big news. Rowdy has settled down in his sleigh. He is in his sleigh. Rowdy, first of all, you're just the most handsome fellow. You really are. You're being so good to get in your sleigh for us and perform. I really appreciate it. He's a rescue dog, isn't he?
He is. Yes, he is.
He's just so sweet. Okay, so you guys are no strangers to awards. You've won so many over the years. We've got another award for you. If you would allow us, go ahead, Troy. If you would go ahead and plant the sign for us, Troy. Put it in the light there. And thank you so much for being part of our holiday tour of homes. Thank you, Troy. Appreciate it very much. Yes, sir. Thank you. And thank you to your neighbor. By the way, show the neighbors. Say hello, neighbors. Say hello. Say hello. And Rowdy, get in your bed. Get in your sleigh bed, Rowdy. All right. It's just a perfect Christmas evening here out in Prestonwood. Russell and Tina and Rowdy, thank you guys so much for doing this and sharing it with us. Yeah,
thank you for coming out.
We appreciate it.
All right, guys, there it is from Prestonwood. Back to you in the studio. Thanks, neighbors.
So amazing, but Rowdy is stealing the show in our hearts, right?
Rescue dogs are the best.
Yes,
That's a good dog,
yes,
Rowdy.
They are. Thanks so much, David.
Of course, the holiday season is about more than just the beautiful
Well, good evening, everybody. David Paul with you. We are continuing our holiday tour of homes, the best Christmas lights in the Houston area, and we are in the Prestonwood neighborhood this evening. It is chilly, it is beautiful, and Russell and Tina, your home is absolutely, it's delightful, and it's what I like to call, it's old school, but it's over the top. Tell me a little bit about how long you've been doing this and what it takes to get a yard done like this.
David, this will be our 29th year to actually do this. Not to this extent, but we have been participating for 29 years. Every year we kind of add something or we change something. It takes about 2 weeks and we have a lot of help. And he's great at building stuff and putting it together. I have ideas and he draws them up and we make it happen.
So you mentioned that it hasn't been to this extent for the whole time. So have you slowly been kind of adding your ideas to it over time?
Oh yes, definitely. We started out with the little bitty mini lights and the squirrels love those. So then we went to the C9s and now LED. And these are actually all on one, these are not multiple strings. They're one string around this side of the yard, one string on that yard side.
So Russell, you are the one who executes. You make this happen. I'm just curious. First question, how many extension cords do you think you've got going in this yard and house?
Probably close to 45.
That's amazing. And that's no joke, and because of that, what you've done is you actually had to build your own electrical panels to manage all this.
Yes, I did.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, they ended up running a cable from the main panel around to the front and put the panel over here, and then we decided to build another one, so I had to go in and cut the wire and splice and then put the other panel here. And they've got each breaker controls 4 plugs. And then they have hot water heater timers on them so we can time everything and they kick on.
You've got a candy cane theme going here. You got a lot going on, but candy cane is one. The arches above the door are wonderful, and then all the artwork around the windows is really cool.
Yeah, she comes up with the idea. She saw some, and me and her brother executed and built those, and then we built the ones over the driveway. And then we built the frames, and each one of those frames is a cutout from one sheet of plywood.
That's a lot of work, but you've pulled it off beautifully. Who puts the lights up way on top of the roof? That's way up there.
Well, I used to do it many years ago, but I can't do it no more, and we have a guy that comes out and does it.
When you have a house like this, for as long as you've been doing this, you're going to have neighbors that love and appreciate this over the years. And you're one of them. Tell me your name, sir.
Yes, Javier. I live on the next block, and man, this is the first house we come to. Every time the lights go up, this has been the best house.
And you've got your daughter with you
my
here.
Daughter, my son out there.
You got a couple
wife,
of.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what this means for them too? It's
every day, Daddy. I want to go see Christmas lights, so we come around the block, come this way first, and then go see the rest. And then before we go home, we have to come by here again because they love this house. Yeah, since 22, we moved in 22 in this neighborhood. We loved it. Yeah, the lights, incredible.
Yeah, I mean, what does this mean to you to have this type of thing going on?
It's a tradition. Because we moved in, we didn't know nothing about it, but the neighbors started telling us, hey, they do Christmas lights, and then the traffic, and then we didn't think it was like this. It gets crazy tomorrow, but it's nice. We go out and look at the lights every day and be in traffic. It's cool. It's cool. It's even the traffic. You don't worry about it. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna be driving slow, but you're gonna have fun looking at the lights.
Right. Because I remember being a kid, and there was always 1 or 2 houses like this, right?
When I was growing up, I never seen none like this. Now this is my first time seeing this. Yeah, I'm 37, so yeah. Growing up, when I see this many lights.
Can you keep it going for another 30 years? Would you do that?
Well,
God won't give us that many years, David. But
we won't be able to do it, but hopefully financially we will. We can just pay people to do it. Maybe we can get some volunteers.
Well, listen, it's very, very inspiring. Tina and Russell, and neighbors. Hey, neighbors, can y'all give them a round of applause for all this? Yeah. Because that is what it's all about. That is all about. Does anybody here want to say thank you to Tina and Russell for doing this?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I think they all do. All right, that's what's going on in Prestonwood this evening. It's our holiday tour of homes, the best Christmas lights